Hi, and welcome back to Let's Play God Medicine. We have been plagued with technical difficulties with these recordings. First, like I said in the description of the last video, Fraps crashed. And then, on top of that, when I re-recorded this area... first Fraps crashed, then I saved my state before realizing it. So I've had to come back. We've beat the dungeon already, but the story is still intact, so we're gonna go do that. So... after Fraps crashing and all that crap going on, I recorded it again. Except for some reason, because I had Adobe Acrobat open, Fraps seemed to think, hey, you know what? He's probably trying to record Adobe Acrobat even though he's in a completely different program. So it recorded a still image of the PDF I had open. Not terribly helpful. So this is my third time through. We'll get it right this time. I can see it's recording properly. This was the halfway oasis? It's an oasis! Whee! I see some water! Glug, glug, glug. Oh man, this water tastes great! He's so good it restores your hit points. And onward we go. To the Temple of the Hero Souls. We're a little overpowered now, so we should be able to get through this whole thing without healing once, but we'll see what happens. Oh, we got more attack magic as well. We'll talk to him when we come back, because he's already got new storyline stuff, but this is the same, because everything's just signs inside. None may pass, except for the chosen ones. Here lie the souls of the heroes who sacrificed their lives for the sake of the world. Now you'll note those two signs do not stop you from going in. That buddy down there, his thief pals, we'll find them in here. You'll see what happened to them. But if they were strong enough, they could have gotten through the dungeon. Apparently the signs seem to assume the chosen ones, at a relatively low level, could be the only people to make it through here. If you think about it, the boss from 1 or 2 dungeons down is going to be way stronger than anything in here. And he easily could have just come here and, you know, gone through the temple and got the weapons. Kept them away from the chosen ones. I wanted to see the treasure with my own eyes. So, people that are paying attention might have noticed Earthfall has 2 little dashes next to his picture now. That's pretty much why you came here. I deserve this! Ha! Perhaps that's Nelson laughing at himself. Ha ha! So yeah, the monsters in here aren't really a challenge anymore, so much as if we just get enough fights we'll have to heal anyways. I'll show you what those 2 dashes are for once we get to where we would have unlocked it. Here's the obligatory Shifting Sands puzzle. This brought us to our first boss to get the Lucifer bow for Mickey. And as you can see, it was quite an improvement over the archery bow. I guess the power of the devil's in it or something. Off to the next floor. This is just more skeletons and treasure, and none of the ones here say anything. So I guess only fresh skeletons really talk to you. Right on. Oh, more fights. So this was an interesting little area. Stepping on these things made you move a certain number of squares depending on the color. And you had to work your way through without... So the thing is, you can't fall off the edge if you try to walk. But if you step on this and it forces you, you go off the edge. This is where we fought the second boss for Ken's Lucifer mace, which we now have. And this was the trick to getting this way. Oh. If you walk on those ones, you go right off the edges. And we're on our way to the last floor. There weren't any monsters on the floors with the bosses, so it was pretty easy to get through all the puzzles. The only thing was if you fell down, you had to walk through one of these floors again. Oh, are we gonna make it through without anyone dying? No! Last playthrough we did. Oh well. That's our last fight anyways. So here's the thing. This thing, you have to walk serpentine, and if you don't, you will actually fall off. As I displayed below, you could walk against the edges as hard as you wanted, and the heroes wouldn't just jump off. But apparently, on this floor, they decide, you know what, if we push up too many times, we're just going to jump right off this edge. So here is some of the more security systems they've got. Continue forward if you are the chosen ones. So if you're not the chosen ones, you're supposed to go back down. I really don't see how that would stop people, but apparently it did. The hero souls arise when the destroyer is summoned by the god. It then rests on a chosen one. The soul chose Mika Ardan at first, but fate, a strong and furious force, had decided that you would be the chosen ones. I don't know who comes through here and carves the new signs on the statues, but someone obviously is. Without Mapu weapons, it is impossible to enter the destroyer. That is why Ardan failed. The lesson here is, we have to do every single quest, because chances are you need to do it to kill the boss. If you are a real hero, don't hesitate to continue forward. Oh, but there's a giant hole! What could that clue mean? Oh right, you can just walk across. Insert Mapu jewels into Mapu weapons. The true power of the weapon will be unleashed. And inside this treasure was 3 suits of armor that attacked us, and the Lucifer sword. So now that we've gotten through there... Oh, here's one more thing. Have you attained all 3 weapons? No. You shall not pass. Okay. That's right, if you didn't get all 3 weapons, and you just said no, it says you shall not pass. Once again, you can just walk right on, so you could end up continuing on without a weapon, and the story would not continue. Did you guys obtain the legendary artifacts? Don't tell me you're the chosen ones! Okay, no response for you then. Let's get back to this oasis before anyone... Oh well. Everyone's ahead of Zero Fallen experience anyways, Ken leveled up. And now we have... full hit points. Oh, you know what? I'll show you. This is what a Mapu is. So, his Mapu is ×2 attack because he's using the ice cut that we got from the first boss. He's using the fire one, so he just has a bonus to fire. And she is just got nothing yet because we've only killed 2 bosses that dropped Mapu cuts. And she killed it before you saw what happened. Oh, but Zerf leveled up. Alright, this time we'll get it. Whoops. Mapu go! So this is the Mapu ability. ×2 attack. And you do a lot of damage. So every 3rd attack he can pretty much attack twice. Every time you attack it charges it up 1, and then you can unleash the full power of the Mapu. Great, you're back! Continue on and we'll get this story going. So this is pretty much where my recording crashed and then I lost all the video prior to it. So let's pick it back up now. I guess I'm the only one that's picking it back up. You guys never even knew that happened other than I told you. I'm glad you're back safe. You found some weapons. Let me see. Oh, these must be the legendary Mapu weapons. I've heard a tale about these being sealed somewhere. Weapons that can eliminate evil. These weapons are astounding. I implore you, bring peace to this world, and I pray that your world will not be destroyed. We have a message from Thiefglade's Prince. I've gathered information about the Flying Fortress. I will await you in the desert mountain. Your world is in crisis. That's what it says! We're counting on you. Alright, so... I suppose we can call the video here. I'll get to the edge of town, just so we're ready to go with the next video. We're going to be heading off into the desert again to make it to the... Desert Mountain. And meet up with Prince... what's his name? From Thieves Glade. I'm Zerfall, and thanks for watching.